All right, so in this video, I have a new pair of New Balance sneakers that I haven't tried yet, and this is the RC-42. It is a unisex pair, and my size is a 9.5, and it is a true to size for myself. Anyway, here's a look at the shoes, and there's something completely different about these than any of the other New Balance sneakers that I've tried thus far. This is typically a style that I'm not very accustomed to, but I wanted to give it a try because the trend is on this type of sneaker right now. And this is a super low profile, sleek pair. Low profile meaning it's very low to the ground, also meaning you get very little cushioning in the midsole. But you know, New Balance is known for the cushioning, but it's also known for their lifestyle stuff, and the overall quality of the materials that you get are usually better than most of the competition out there. And so I wanted to give you guys kind of a look at this. It's a $100 runner from New Balance. From the lifestyle side. So let's go ahead and get right into it. If you guys are new to the channel, feel free to subscribe. And this video is going to be sponsored by New Balance. I'm proud to say that. Thank you to New Balance for sponsoring the content. This is a pair that I reached out and asked if they could send me because it was a new model that I haven't tried. If you guys do see any models that look fun to you that I haven't reviewed yet, leave a comment and let me know, or hit me up on Twitter. Let me know, and I will look into getting some of those models as well. I love seeing new stuff that they have. Now, this model is new to New Balance's website right now, but it actually debuted in Paris Fashion Week in 2023. I don't know if I'm pronouncing her name right, but Junya Watanabe had a collab that they released with them, and that pair looked really fire as well. But now they actually have them available over on New Balance's website, and the retail is $100. And again, it is the RC-42. The RC in RC-42, I believe, stands for Racing and Competition, which if you look at this shoe, it looks like a 70s racing shoe. You're going to run track and field in these things. And I believe that is the inspiration, a 70s runner for the RC-42s. There are some pros and cons to these. I'll cover both of them in this video in my opinion. But first, a quick overview of the shoe. You do have 3 different suede panels. You have one on the toe box section, you have one on the heel, and then also for the laces. Those are the 3 suede panels. And then you have a leather panel as well for most of the upper. And it does have some nice stitching throughout. So I like that it kind of has like almost like a soccer-like vibe to it, where you have one solid panel of leather, but you have stitching to add just like a lot of contours to it. So you have that stitching that goes through the side panels and then up even through the front of the shoe. On both sides of the shoe, you have a very prominent N in black on this colorway. And personally, I think this is the best looking colorway out there. I love the mix of the black New Balance logo, the black New Balance logo on the tongue, the white panels, and then kind of that like sand sort of color. Now the official colors on the website is white with reflection, so I don't know the actual colors of this suede, but I do like the way that this one looks, and it comes together really nicely. You do have a nylon tongue that is raw edge, so I like that it has like a nice 70s sort of vibe to that as well. And you do have a pretty thick set of laces on here as well, which I think looks pretty nice and stylish also. The New Balance RC-42 branding on the inside of the shoe, and then you work your way down to this midsole, and it's so incredibly thin and small, and it's something that, again, I'm just totally not used to seeing, but it has such a sleek look to the shoe that I feel like this is going to be a nice summer trending pair for men and women both. So you have a very minimal lip up here in the front with the gum sole, and then also a little bit in the back, and then there is a little bit of a wedge in the middle where you do have a little bit of cushioning here. Again, it's not very much, and you feel very, very low to the ground. I walked the dogs in these things and wore these for a couple days just to see how I felt in them, and I'll tell you, it felt different. Like, I like the low profile feel. It's nice to be able to mix it up. I mean, I love my Fresh Foam X. My 1080 V14s are my favorites. Fuel Cell Rebel V4s if I'm looking for something light and airy and also like crazy cushioning. But this is like no cushioning, ground feel, and I kind of like it. It's just fun, again, to be able to mix it up. I wouldn't choose these necessarily for every single day, but there are people that just want something like this for every single day. And for you guys out there, this is a really solid option from New Balance. Now, you have a very low profile to the shoe, and so the midsole is pretty narrow and mostly comprises of the traction. So the fact that you have a nice amount of tread on the bottom is nice for those people that want to have something that will have a little bit of longevity. I would say the fit overall for me was true to size. I got my 9.5, and 9.5 fit me just right. On the con side though, it is a little bit narrow. It is true to size for myself, but I'm also a bigger boy. And for me personally, I feel like it's harder for me to pull off a sleek looking pair of sneakers because it is just a little bit more narrow and made for somebody maybe a little bit more sleek looking. However, they felt good on feet, and even though they were narrow in the heel, they're so low to the ground, I didn't feel off balance or anything like that. Sticking to the cons, the only other thing that I don't love about the shoe is the heel kind of sticks out quite a bit in the back. It kind of has a little bum right here. I wish it was like retracted just a little bit, but that's just a style preference for myself. On the pro side though, I mean, I think that they use pretty awesome materials considering it's a $100 pair. I like that it's an on-trend, sleek, low profile sneaker for 2025. Again, I feel like this is one that could definitely uptick in trends. This colorway also is something I absolutely love. I think this is a A really, really solid colorway. And again, the reason why I really wanted to try these out is because this is not typically a pair that I would want to try, but I'm super happy that I was able to try a pair of them out and see how they were. And it's definitely a pair that I could see just throwing in the rotation, wearing casually out there and about. And I think it looks really nice at $100. So if you guys are interested in buying a pair of them, I'll link them in the description. It'll take you directly over to New Balance. You guys may know the drill. If you guys use the links in the description, I do get a little bit of a kickback. It lets New Balance know that you guys support the channel. It's greatly appreciated when you do that. And I appreciate them for sponsoring the content on this channel. It really is the game changer for me to be able to work from home and support my family and everything else. So thank you to New Balance, and thank you to you guys that support the content as well. Hope you guys have a good rest of the day out there, and thank you guys for stopping by and watching. Follow for more content. All right, peace, guys.